Hello. Yeah, I'm just gonna be redesigning the Canadian Grand Prix in this video. To start it off, I just want to say I don't think the Canadian Grand Prix is that bad. Well, the track at least. I'm not sure how I'd know. I mean, the race hasn't even happened in 2020 this yet, so yeah. The track, I actually think the track's one of the best on the grid right now. So, for the purposes of this video, it would be very helpful if you could just pretend that the Canadian Grand Prix is just Yas Marina. Okay? It keeps your expectations of me quite low, which is always good. And it's a shite track that shouldn't be on the calendar, but unfortunately, money talks. Though I guess, Tilka isn't exactly keeping his own expectations very high with Jeddah. Oh no. I'm sorry. Uh, okay, so yeah, the Canadian Grand Prix is not bad, is basically the point. This is just me doing this for fun. No other reason. Now, you can't. I don't know if you could tell yet, but eventually you'll start seeing me, or you'll start seeing the track looking a lot more like, well, something very Canadian, right? Instead of just going with a random track, right? I challenged myself and wanted kind of a theme with it. And the theme, hopefully you'll notice it, maybe you already did, is a maple leaf. So the track, I'm hoping, will resemble a maple leaf, because, I mean, what's more Canadian than that? Nothing, man. Rhetorical question. Why did I answer my own rhetorical question? Okay. Uh, Location is the next thing I actually did think about. And I tried going with something feasible. I didn't want, in terms of attendance, I'm not going to pull a South Korea and build my track in the middle of a rice field. So I'm not just going to plot my track in the middle of Yellowknife. Which would be, wait, no, that would be amazing. Wait, hold on. This is going to be a bit of a tangent, but hold on. Okay, so for the majority of you who will not know where Yellowknife is, it is in the vast nothingness that is northern Canada. It's located right here. And a cool thing about Yellowknife is that, well, first of all, this lake, this massive lake, freezes over in the winter, or at least I know this part of it does. And one cool thing they do up here is they turn this part of the lake into a highway to get down here. So you could, oh, there you go. You could actually see it. So I was thinking, I think you could kind of tell where this is going. Oh wait. Yeah, so I think you could tell where this is going. What if we make an F1 track on ice? And this time it's literally on ice. It's not Turkey 2020. It's actual ice. This is the ideal circuit for Canada, in my opinion. Okay. I mean, no one's gonna attend it, but man, would it be amazing to watch. So, now in the real world, what I was actually considering was Western Canada, because I live in Western Canada. It'd be a lot closer to me, instead of, the current Grand Prix being 1 metric Europe away from where I live. So it'd be a lot nicer for me, but again, I just don't think that would be as financially feasible. It's, Quebec's like the home of Canadian F1, so when it comes to moving the track, the only place I can see it working is Vancouver. But it just feels wrong to move the Canadian Grand Prix from Quebec to Western Canada. And I'm sure there's far more fans over in Eastern Canada. There's far more people in Eastern Canada. So, yeah, I think it'd be a bit of a mistake to move it. So I've kept it in Quebec. I have moved it outside Montreal, though. I think it's a couple miles. Yeah, a couple miles outside of Montreal. It's a bit closer to Ottawa and Gatineau, which is where I actually was initially planning for it to be. But I couldn't find anywhere to put it over there. I mean, I'm not sure what Quebecers would think though of me putting a massive maple leaf on their province. I'm sure they'll like that. Totally. Perfect. Yeah, they won't have any problems with me doing this. Alright, so now let me actually discuss the track itself. So, I didn't really explicitly state or draw this, but the track is going to be it's going to be clockwise. That's how it's going to run. I put a little dash over the circuit in the very beginning that signifies the start-finish straight. The first set of corners is, if you see any similarities between that and Istanbul Park, you aren't wrong. I put it there for a reason because, in my opinion, it's probably the best part. Well, I don't know about the best, but you always had some battles going down there, and I like that. Good racing is what you need, obviously, not whatever the hell F1 tracks have become nowadays. Well, okay, maybe not all. Definitely not all. But yeah. So that's my main influence for that corner. Then it kind of has a step ladder down into the stem of the leaf. I don't know why I did that. I guess I just didn't want too many straights. Like, this is a draft, by the way. I will probably change it up. Right? This isn't the final thing. So I'll definitely, yeah, you know what? At the end of the video, I'll put a much clearer version of this with more detail and everything. And I'll kind of fix up some of because this is Windows Paint. Obviously, I can't get all the stuff perfectly. Alright. Right before the second straight that goes up. Oh, right. This track is going to be on a slight incline. I like elevation like that. So the second straight is actually going to go up a hill, and the section I'm drawing right now is going to be like this nice windy section down the hill, right? It's going to have a lot of flow to it, and yeah, that's what I'm going for. But the turn right before the second straight is actually influenced off of 130R. Just something I thought you should know. Okay, so I think I've finished. Oh yeah, here you go. I'm just drawing the hills here. By the way, I'm just commentating over me doing this, and I did this a while ago, so I don't actually remember what I'm doing here. But yeah, I just kind of drew the hills over there to signify, yeah, it is an uphill section. Kind of similar to, Austria, right? Going right up to turn 2. That's what I was going for. Though I guess maybe not as much of an incline. What am I drawing here? What? Oh, it's a beaver. Okay. Random thing I was drawing. So, I'm just gonna I just want to see what I'm doing. Hold on. Not a fish. Yeah, anyway. Hopefully this track is good. I fear that it's gonna be a lot like Magello in the sense that it's purely it's really good for qualifying, but it just doesn't have that many overtaking opportunities. I mean, it could just be bad at both. It could just be a shite track. This could just be Yas Marina version 2. I mean, honestly, that would be a challenge to design a track that bad, but I am sorry, Tilke. Okay, I think that's it when it comes to design. So I did mention, where the track was going to be, and I described it a little, but I guess I never actually showed it to you, so The current track is right here, Montreal. Oh, is it? Wait. No, it is right here. Wait, is it? I can't actually. I thought it. Oh, it's right. It is. It's right here. Okay, I'm not from Montreal. Okay, sorry. But it's right there. I didn't want to move it too far because again, a lot of F1 fans are probably in this area, so I've just moved it right outside to here. I don't know how feasible this location is. I mean, there are a couple farms and this house. Well, yeah, house, sure. It does have that slight incline I was looking for, as you could see, and it's not too steep, which is perfect. Looks a lot steeper here. Anyway, but yeah, this is where I plan to put it. It's still in Quebec. It's easy to access from Ottawa, so there you go. I'll put a much more detailed image of the actual track at the end of the video. So, I guess this is it for the video. Well, for me, I guess. See ya.